Hey guys, ZMagnus101 here, and today we're looking at the Transformers Beast Wars reissue of Deluxe Cheetor. Now, this figure is part of a series of reissues, obviously. The other three in this first line of reissues being Rat Trap, Megatron, and Optimus Primal. And I saw photos of that Scorponok was getting a reissue. Honestly, I'd love for them to make reissues of the Transmetals too, so that way I can get Depth Charge. He's a badass character. Yeah, the paint and the sculpt on here, it's what you expect. It's the same mold as in the 90s, except with a few differences. And one notable difference I'll get into when I get to the robot mode. And that has to do with this. But yeah, this unlike the original figure has the more show accurate colors, like the green eyes on the cheetah head, the more metallic blue, and even the orange eyes in robot mode. But yeah, Kibble. His robot feet are under here. Hollow arm syndrome with his beast mode. There's this robot mode detail for his robot thighs there, and yeah, and careful. He's armed and dangerous. You don't know whether he's gonna shoot the shit. But yeah. Anyway, the weapon storage on this is actually really good. Like, for a figure from the 90s, it's really good. Like, here's obviously the water squirter. And this kind of plastic, this squishy, rubbery plastic, I don't know if that'll hold up over time. I hope it does. But yeah, you would just take this. Like, if I had a bowl of water right now, just pretend this. Well, yeah, that's not a good example, but you get the point. You would take a bowl of water, and you would squeeze this. You put this in the water, you squeeze this, fill that up with water, and then that's when you would squirt the water out with this. So yeah, that's essentially how the water squirter works. Also, water squirters were kind of a gimmick with some Beast Wars figures. Even with Generation 2 figures, like the color changers, they had water squirters. And also, you can see some intestine detail on here. So yeah, this is just his gut blaster. And for his butt blaster, you just unpeg this. Yeah, it's going to be parts forming, but I can live with it. And what you would do is you would fold the tail up. And there's his gun. And yeah, this isn't like a regular cheetah. It's supposed to be a cheetah, but it's just a little,
extra thick.
Overall, cheetah mode it's alright. I mean, it's not completely slender like a cheetah. It's too jacked. But let's just go ahead and get into size comparisons. Here's the G1 reissue of Blaster. Here's my Pro Controller. And my next review, the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Integrated Suit. So yeah, spoilers, the next review, that's going to be Spider-Man. So, let's just go ahead and get into the transformation. And here's Cheetor and his... Oh, wait a minute. Something's not right. Oh, I know. So yeah, about the cheetah head. Hasbro! Shout outs to PerspectiveEnd for showing off the mod that you can do in his... Well, he didn't specifically show off the mod in action, but he showed off what he said what you could do, like. And before we get to that, just here's the mutant head, which this head, it's loose on mine, so it's not worth it. But yeah, before, the cheetah head would just be like this, bulging out like that. But the mod lets you do that. And it's still a little bit out there, but it's not as obvious. But yeah, the part in question is this. As you can see, I shaved it to make it more round. All I did was essentially take a knife and just go in there and shave it, try to make that round, because on the original, this is round. This part right here, that's round. But for some reason, Hasbro decided on the reissue,
we don't want people to have a better looking figure, so we might as well just remold this into a squared off piece.
Fucking brainless. It's like they don't want to have the figure look cool. So, without that modification right there, you're just going to be stuck with this. Like with the head being blocked. But with the modification, which is what I recommend you do anyway, and if you watch PerspectiveEnd's video, talking about the differences, yeah, the mod works wonders. But overall, let's go ahead and talk about the robot mode. As you can see, unlike the original, this has more show-accurate colors. And the orange eyes, just like in the show, the more metallic blue, and I mean, really not much in terms of back kibble. It's overall a pretty solid figure. And as for the weapons, you would just plug them into his hands. He would just take this, and now he's got his gun. And you would take the water squirter, and then you would take this peg and then plug it in. So now he's got his gut blaster. So, onto the articulation. Overall, the robot mode looks good. Articulation, this head joint is stupid tight, unless... No, I got it now. I got it. Got a good rhythm. Yeah, the head moves side to side. It can look down, but that's more for the transformation. And again, the freaking loose mutant head, which, funnily enough, this mutant head is actually what they went with for the Kingdom Deluxe Shadow Panther, so that's pretty legit. And arms on a ball joint. They go all the way around. They do like the full 360. They move out that far. And if you were to hold that in place, you would get a bicep swivel. And you get practically a double bend at the elbow. And you get a waist swivel, but the crotch guard does get in the way. Also, out of the box, this waist was stupid tight. I almost thought I was going to break it. And also, the legs kind of limited in forward movement, but you can only cheat it like that, like going like this. So the leg moves forward that far, back a really good amount. Move out that far. Excuse me. I had pizza. Bend at the knee there, and only a downward movement at the ankle, because that's more for the transformation. So, yeah, I really like this. And overall, I recommend you pick this up. So let's just get into the science comparisons and be done with this. But this whole part, though, seriously.
What the fuck were they thinking?
Here is Cheetor compared to the G1 Blaster reissue. Here are the G1 reissues of Bumblebee and Tailgate. And here's the Marvel Legends Spider-Man integrated suit. So that's it for this review of the Beast Wars Cheetor. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And my Discord is Zeta Magnus 101, number 3735. And my other channels are Zeta Games 101, the gaming channel, OtakumusDragon, which is for Nightcore and Anti-Nightcore, and Zetamation 101 for animations, obviously. So, and follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, DeviantArt, and Newgrounds. DeviantArt and Newgrounds is where I post my art. And if you want to know, my Newgrounds is just Zeta Magnus 101, and my DeviantArt is Zeta Magnus 103. Because I had a few other accounts before, but I forgot the passwords to them. But anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And this has been Zeta Magnus 101. Have a good rest of the day.